Another month, another top of the three event, ladies and gentlemen, and in May, Wargaming said that Rheinmetall Panzerwagen and Rinoceronte are receiving special treatment with some discounts, missions, and whatever they have featuring this top of the tree. And today I'm going to play with those, and I'm going to let you know my thoughts about those tech trees right over here. Is it worth it? What I feel about those, and so on. But before, through the magic of editing, we are going to my main account to talk about something new that Wargaming started distributing last weekend. On May 3rd, we had new Twitch drops, guys, and Wargaming distributed their first expirable personal reserves, right? You know, how I noticed that at first was, you know, usually this icon over here is just the blue icon with the booster symbol over here, or personal reserves symbol over here, but then I noticed there is like red glow behind it. I have not seen that before, and when I hovered over one of those free and crew XP boosters, I saw expirable reserves need to be activated. One of them, I actually had two, in 5 days and 11 hours. I was like, what the hell is going on? And then I had a pop-up notification, not a notification, but pop-up tooltip, this one over here, which is a video I recorded actually while I saw this for the first time, because I was actually not able to find it again if I went under information inside the game, because there is no article about that anywhere. I guess this is just the first test distribution. Featuring expirable personal reserves. And what it means, guys, let's read. Expirable personal reserves are available for a limited time after receiving them. If they are not activated during this time, they will be lost. Non-expirable personal reserves cannot be used while you have expirable personal reserves of the same type available, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, this is basically it. I remember that they mentioned a year ago when they reworked the personal reserves, how it looked like and so on. They said that they are going to introduce expirable personal reserves into the game. They said that. I do remember that. They said it like in the future. They didn't give us any dates or anything. And seems like this weekend with the Twitch drops, we did receive the first iteration of this. I don't know, is it just something to test out how it would look like in the game, how it works and so on, but here they are. Now I have to say, you do not have to worry about all your other boosters which you currently have on your account. None of those will disappear. Like nothing is going to happen to your credit boosters, to your XP boosters, combat XP boosters. Nothing is going to happen to those. You can see that non-expirable reserves and expirable reserves. You have two different categories now, and the one that will be used first, of course, is the expirable reserve. In this case, I need to use those in 5 days and 11 hours. Otherwise, I am going to lose them. Now, this is, sadly, this is nothing new, nothing that the video gaming world has not seen before. Like, I think War Thunder has it, like most other games with the battle pass have it as well, where you are not able to stock up on stuff. It's just a way to make you play the game more. This is basically it. There is no hidden secret about that. It is just them trying to make you play the game a little bit more often, because game time, play time is key for them, right? And another tip or another little segment, what I was able to find about that was over here, expirable reserves. These reserves can be activated within 7, 14 and 28 days. So seems like so far there are 3 types of expirable ones with 3 types of length. Do it 7 days, 14 days or 28 days. They expire at the same time once a day, with their expiration time rounded up to the end of the nearest game day. They grant a bonus for exactly 1 hour, even if you activate them less than an hour before their expiration time. So basically, if you have expirable booster that is available for 5 more minutes, but you activate it before it runs out, expires, you are still going to get 1 hour of value out of it, right? Expirable reserves are always activated before non-expirable ones, is what they also say over here. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about that? Expirable reserves are being distributed. As I said, we knew this is coming and the time is here, I guess so. Maybe they're testing. I do not know if those are the only type of boosters we're going to get from here on. I think not, and I really hope not. If this is just one type of boosters we are going to get from like daily missions every now and then, or I don't know how exactly they're going to distribute it, because from the daily gift, for example, you know, in the store, by the way, not this one, this is the incoming transmission, but from the daily gift, what you are able to pick up from down here every single day, I have received the old type of boosters, so I guess this is just... or I hope this is just one type of boosters which they're introducing. If it is just an addition to the non-expiring ones, then it is absolutely nothing, you know, no big deal. But if from now on only receiving expirable reserves, then it really, then it can really suck for players who are not sure when they're able to play next. You know, when you are able to play next in like 3 weeks, but you received 7-day or 14-day expiring booster, well, good luck trying to use that if you're not able to play the game, right? Anyway, it could be annoying, it could be absolutely nothing. What is your take on it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I guess we need to wait for the official article, how exactly those are being distributed in the future. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts. But now let's go back to the top of the three, Rhino and also Panzerwagen. So without further ado, let's actually jump straight into the battle with Rhino, and we can talk about this tank over there. We can talk about, you know, what is going on with Rhino. This is the auto-reloading heavy tank, which... almost has the exact same reloading mechanic as on Progetto 65 or Progetto 46, you know, the auto-reloading thing. But those tanks have the so-called compensation mechanism as well, and you can save some reload time from your next shell if you fire too early. For example, if you have one shell in and second shell is loading, or if you have two shells in and first shell is loading, then you're going to see some arrows, some icons popping up, and if you take the shot before the shell is fully loaded, you are going to reload the previous shell a little bit faster, which is kind of a neat feature to have actually, and kind of a neat feature to take advantage of depending on the positions and situations. So what do we have over here is a full... we have a full tier 10 battle with a double artillery as well. So the compensation is not working with the first shell, of course, because we do not have anything in. But after the next one, you are going to see that. You're going to hear the sound effects as well, the beeping sound effect. Now, Rhino's big problem, of course, guys, is the DPM. You know, this is what is very off-putting for many. And here is the compensation, right? And if I would pull the trigger right now, my shell is... my first shell would have been loaded way faster, right? But the DPM has been quite an off-putting thing for many players when they are thinking, should they go after Rhino, should they not go after Rhino. But I would say in this tank DPM definitely does not matter everything, because the gun overall is pretty damn nice and nice. We had a blind hit into... Grilla 15, and over here I used the decompensation. As you can see, my second shell is almost loaded once again. We have a blind shot into Grilla 15. This is where I like to play at first when spawning in the north, just putting a couple shots blindly into those bushes. Because usually there is at least one guy who wants to be there, right? But you know, DPM not being everything, of course, the burst damage potential, to have a chance to basically deal almost 1.5k damage in 8 seconds. You know, not too many heavy tanks can do that. Not too many tanks overall in this game can do that. I don't wanna really get heated in the face by the 60 DP, and when I see 60 DP, usually I'm thinking about getting heated in the face. What is good about this tank, I would say definitely the gun handling and as I mentioned, the burst damage potential over here. Krilla, nope. 60 DP is far, so I went for the beak. I honestly was not thinking that this 268 version 5 is still staying there, but sadly it was. But now let's see if I can do something to this 60 DP up here. Nice. You don't have gun depression. 2 shots in, and if this guy would peek and give me another shot, I would definitely take it, even when it means that it is going to kill my DPM, because I don't see myself farming non-stop in this position anyway. So let's do that. And now, after I emptied my clip completely, the reload time is massively long, but seems like we have the dip over here, which means I am able to play up here. And let's start doing that, right? Let's start doing that. 60 DP is still missing. I can't see him. I'm going to wait for my shell. That is a hit. It didn't look like Foch is going to reposition anywhere anytime soon. Nice. Another highest DPM. Ooh, I did hit Foch 155 blindly. But as you can clearly see, it was a 0 damage hit into the tracks. So that just means I did hit too low. Nice. Over here I just take the compensation. Yeah, I know I'm losing like 6-7 seconds from this shell reload time, but it does not matter. But overall, you know, don't overthink this compensation feature. Don't overthink, basically, you don't need to overthink anything when playing with this tank. When you have a chance to deal damage, just bloody hell take the shot and deal that damage, guys. This is my tip to you. When you have the shot to deal damage, just bloody hell deal the damage. As simple and easy as it is. Alright. 15-1, most likely going to be. And the first battle in Rhino, done. First battle in Rhino done. We have 3,800 damage. 3,800, 3,000. Whee! Boom. 900 damage. Because, let's not forget, our first blind shot into Gorilla 15 as well. And beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Penetrations are good on this tank. Like, overall, this tank, in my opinion, receives too much hate. Like, I don't know. I personally really do like to play with it. It is a little bit slower paced, but also you can be kind of aggressive. Of course, let's not forget the DPM, 2190. Yes, this definitely is not very good, guys. Everybody knows that, but this tank definitely is not all about the DPM either. It's about the burst. It is about the very good gun handling. You can see, like, yes, Rhino's gun can be derpy, but on average it works very nicely. 0.28 accuracy with ventilation over here, with field mods as well. It has 268 APCR pen, fast APCR shell, heat 325, and HE 127 pen. But let's be fair. You are not able to use your HE rounds too often unless you know that you are going to drive into lightly armored tanks. Like Gorilla, you know, or unless you know that you are able to see the side, you're flanking them, you're able to see the rear, then of course it is so juicy. It is so juicy to deal 1.2k damage in 4 seconds, or close to 2,000, 1,900 damage in 8 seconds if you have it at the full clip loaded, right? Like, as you saw, the mobility as well is pretty nice. This is my setup, which I which I'm using over here. You can switch out ventilation for hardening. You can switch out turbo for hardening as well. Depends which setup you want. If I would have secondary setup, it would be hardening, ventilation, and stabilizer over here for sure. I know some people are playing with improved aiming, but in all honesty, if your accuracy is already 0.28, the aiming circle is small enough already that if you take the shot, are you going to hit, are you going to miss, it is down to RNG anyway. Improved aiming is not going to help you over here, in my opinion, because your aiming circle, you know, size is small enough already. Talking about field mods, here those are. I am taking mobility willingly over here just to move around more swiftly. I want to pull back many times when I'm playing with this or shooting more than 2 shells, because if the player knows about the Rhino's long reload times, they like to push you, right? But this is also, you know, very, very valid option. I'm going with accuracy over here. Nothing from this because I don't want to lose... I don't want to get extra stun duration or you know, just... View range 459, good enough for me already. If you take this, you can take this. So there are, I think when I free marked this tank, I had this one selected as well, which gives you, you know, extra view range. But right now, currently, I'm not taking it. If you take it, well, good luck, right? Reload time over here, definitely. Reverse speed is with turbo, decent, 15. You know, I'm losing -3 with this field mode, but I'm gaining this same reverse speed back from the turbo, for example. And over here, this is no-brainer to use vehicle hit points and also aiming circle size after firing, right? So those are my field modes on Rhino. And actually, let's jump into another one. Now if you didn't know anything about this tank, now you are more familiar with it, and let's try to get another good game going over here. Because this one, for 15-1 score, like that one actually wasn't too bad, right? Where are we with the damage on the board? Well, we were slightly, like CS did 12 more damage, you know, almost at the top as well. And did low DPM matter in this battle? No, definitely it did not, as you can see. STB won with one of the best DPMs. Well, we did more damage than that guy. It's more about just positioning, battles, matchmaking situation. Now we have a tier 8 battle. When previous one was full tier 10, now we actually see some tier 8s as well. And... There are many places where I can be, actually. I can be over here at D8, but I think I wanna push that. I think I do wanna push that. And when I say push, I actually mean push. Let's see, where is 60 DP going? Okay, 60 DP is not going here either. Yeah, well, now I would definitely not be going tier. Like, you do not want to be alone on the flank with Rhino. With that TPM for sure. So, let's see. Seems like many... Do we have too many tanks going tier? Yeah, seems like we have too many tanks going tier already. We can still push it, but I'm going to start from the bridge. Maybe I'm able to clip something over here. You never know. Maybe WZ, no, not WZ, sorry, WZ55 is coming in from here as well. 60 DP is going to aid me. That is like perfect hull down for me. That was a nice shot. I'm going to wait. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use 1R. Oh, come on now. That was a good shot here. That was a good shot actually into Lorraine. Lorraine is kinda trapped, I would like to say. WZ55 did not push but was playing the bridge. No way to stay here. Thank you very much. It's quite hard to damage me when I'm completely hull down like that. And I believe I'm not going to waste any more time over here. We definitely are not pushing forward. And seems like I'm going to say that I will help you. I'm going to help you. It is time to reposition. It is time to reposition over here. Once again, I will let him know. Alright. Because it seems like our guys are reacting to the 9-line bush. Going to take safe route up here. Just like this. And let's see. Wow. That was kinda lucky bounce by that guy. Ain't gonna lie. Alright. 1. 2. This guy has 1 more shell left. Right? Nice. But I'm not going to kill my DPM for that kill. Although we need to pick up the base a little bit. The middle is getting attacked. Nice. Very nice. And now we can go into the middle. We can clean up the middle easily now. We made room for AMX as well here. Ah, that was a bad shot. That was such a bad shot. It was so bad I should not even take it. Skoda D56. Waffle is trapped. Let's try to get an angle on the waffle. Come on. Nice. Okay. Good. And now you. 1. And we run. He actually timed it nicely to hit my sight here. He actually timed it very nicely. Bloody pattern the tank flanking us. Okay. Just don't low roll now. Low roll now. And it didn't. Okay. 5,200. I'm out of APCR rounds. We should have a blind shot. We should have a blind shot into VZ if I'm not mistaken. Okay. No! Please, back, 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 back. Nice. Almost. Okay, did we just get 6k? I think we did get 6k. Okay, started from the bridge. We had, you know, one unlucky shot into Lorraine, or the first shot. The first shot was kind of a panic shot, to be honest with you. But got the job done. Got the job done. Well, the matchmaking was just perfect as well. That Baton flanking me and getting actually that side shot as well. Wait, I didn't hit my blind shot? I didn't hit my blind shot into VZ? God damn, that guy's armor is troll as hell. That guy's armor is troll as hell sometimes. But not when I play it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this was Rhino making low DPM tank work very nicely. 4,800 between two battles, right? Making that low DPM work. It's just all about the burst, looking for good moments, good striking moments where you, like, ideally you want to use at least 2 shells if you have an opportunity to shoot someone. 2 shells in 4 seconds to deal almost 1k damage. This simply cannot be bad, right? And when talking about this tech tree, let's say the tech tree is not half bad either. The main feature comes from Progetto 54 with the auto-reloading mechanic. Progetto 54 for me, I would say, is like average, but the Progetto 66 definitely, I love this tank. This tank is very playable with 2 gun options, like with 400 alpha. And with this gun as well, this gun actually gets 1 more shell, less alpha, more penetration with the standard round, and better accuracy, but versus aiming time, you know, 4 shells. But my main gun when I was free marking this tank, for example, was the big one, 400 alpha with a good AG pen once again. And like, this tank also is very nice. Like, going through lower tiers, that's like, doesn't take too much time. Like, this Carro, for example, can be very troll tank as well. This one bounces sometimes too much, like actually too much. But sometimes there are battles where it doesn't bounce anything. So, you know, I would say overall the deck tree until tier 8 is quite average. With this feature over here, it gets better. And this is very nice, and Rhino, very nice as well. I would even say I quite love to play with Rhino. Now, next up, we have Rheinmetall Panzerwagen, which is you know, nice tank as well. What else can I say? Like, very nice tank. I really did like this tank already when, before it was buffed. I started free marking it, right? And it had many bad nicknames, let's say. It had many bad nicknames, Flipwagen being one of those, and just people called it the worst light tank ever. And according to the win ratio, it pretty much was the worst tier 10 light tank, the lowest win rating light tank. But I don't know, like, the gun now, after they buffed the gun, compared to the previous one, I really do love this tank, especially for maps like that. You know, this is a perfect map, first map we got, where I would like to talk about the good things about this tank. I just click Ctrl 1 to switch my equipment loadout into damage dealing setup, and now we turn this light tank into basically a budget Leopard 1. You know, it has lower alpha, but the gun handling is so very good. You do not have to worry too much about bad scouting maps, because your gun is so nice, and you can stack up efficiency, experience, your mark of excellence by dealing damage. And this is definitely what we are trying to do over here. We have Badger 25 coming up the hill. But this is a risky one now. This is definitely a risky one, because there were 2 Rheinmetalls on the enemy team. But luckily, nobody came up the hill. I loaded HE for those 2 Rheinmetalls. And now I would love to get some side shots going on over here, just like that. And you can see the gun, you can see the gun, you can see DPM. We're stacking up over here. Very, very nice, right? Very, very nice. Beautiful. Quick shot in. E3 drop down, actually. Ah, that was a bad shot. That was a trash shot, actually. That was a trash shot. Let's see. Can we be sneaky when dealing damage? Well, he certainly does not spot me so far. He might blind shoot this. He was exactly looking at me. But when you knock over a tree like that, you can take this. Let me load in heat for that commander hatch. I'm able to penetrate this. I know the base is getting capped as well. I wanna get unspotted for sure before we're going to peek that. Wait, what? Okay. Well, we just saved the game. Are we getting TPM down over here? No. I'm not going to beak that. I will let that guy beak. We need allies over here. We need allies over here. And we need those guys over here fast. Okay. 113 received a hit. Nice. Very good. I am just here to save the game. Beautiful. Beautiful. 5-0. We actually would have lost it when having 4-0 tank lead. I think that was the only play possible. And while I was coming in, I made sure I'm not shooting. I made sure I'm not shooting to 60 DPs, just in case I have a decapping angle. Or a decapping shot. Very nice. Very nice. No, no, 268. Wait, let's see. I have the kill cam on. I think I was just too far out, yeah. I just backed up too far. Ay. Well, it could have been a miss. Very easily as well. Let's be honest over here. It could have been a miss as well. Like, I simply should have taken the shot from 113, right? Well, anyway, guys, live battles, you know, anything goes into it. For us, not the greatest score, definitely not, but I believe we helped our team to win this battle at least. Anyway, jumping into the next one, through the magic of editing. And we get not so ideal scouting map either, which is fjords, but at least only one light tank, so hopefully we're able to still do something over here. Definitely going with CVS. Sometimes this map, even this map, can surprise us, right? And now, you saw, like, I was talking about another good thing about this tank, which is it doesn't hate bad scouting maps. You can turn yourself into a medium tank, and I have had some very excellent games, like on my main account when I was free marking it. By the way, I am using the CC account right now to showcase those tanks to you. But overall, the line itself is like, it is like okay, let's say. You know, tier 5, in tier 5 we have the legendary Leopard 1, of course, with the pew pew gun. Like tier 7, the SP1C is like kinda okay. The Hawk 12, not so good. But the tier 9 RU251 is excellent once again, which I really liked to play with. So it has some mixed tanks in deck tree, some good, some not very good. But the cherry on the top of the cake, tier 9 and tier 10 definitely are worth the grind. RU is like soft version of this as well. Very nice gun, good high explosive. Overall very versatile and nimble. But over here, let's try to spot something. And of course, worth to mention that this tank has the best view range, 420 base view range in the game. Like Patton, for example, M48 Patton gets as well. That guy was blind shooting the entire clip into me. I can keep this STRV perma-spotted. I would like to do that. Wait, what? Really? Really? That STRV is using Pinos then, and I had to reveal my ass too much, I believe. I think I did reveal my ass too much over there. TVP is coming in again. He might start blind shooting me again. He definitely is. I try to keep it spotted. Okay. Let's try to give this guy a hard time. Oh boy. I think someone is a little bit mad, maybe. It looked like this guy was a little bit mad. Anyway, understandable. I could have been spotted by the RHM up here as well. Easily could have happened. There is no reason for me to bush in right here. Why? Because there is no one who can spot it. Please, please take it out, please take it out. I can help myself as well with a shot. Just like that. And let's hide here. I'm hiding from STRV. Alright. Good. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, team. Thank you so much, team. And now if we play our cards right, we can spot that guy over here. Just like that. Just like that. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. So yes, once again, after they buffed it, they buffed the gun, it is one of my favorite light tanks to play. Just because it doesn't cry when the matchmaking is bad, when you get unlucky streak of maps. Very nice. I don't need to get spotted over here. I'm not sure if I shoot at TVP. I'm always looking at the minimap if something is popping up over here or not. I don't think I need to get spotted over here, even though they are pushing in very aggressively. Okay, we only have one sniper left and that is TVP, so I'm definitely going to leave. And we are in the full base defense mode. We are in the full base defense mode. Quick look over here. Good. No. Our body did not survive. Our body did not survive. And they have Jagdpanzer. $250 Ben is basically exactly how much is needed for the lower plate look. 240. Heat is what we need to use. Nope. I would like to think the aim is good. Let's leave. Did he notice me? Did he notice the trees? I don't think he did. Quick flank. Come on. Come on, brother. One more needed. That deep him though. Nah, we're not able to win this either. We are not able to win this either. Unless Hori does some crazy magic. I'm not even going to use HE against this PvP because that guy needs 2 shots anyway. And dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay. Well, I got away. What the hell am I going to do, guys? Actually, what the hell am I going to do? Are we just going after Artie because winning that, definitely no go. Winning that is definitely no go. Come on. Let's get Artie. Some revenge at least, you know. And now when STRV comes... No. What a game though. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game though. 5,000 damage, 2,100 assistance. Well, as I said, as far as scouting goes on this map, we couldn't help the heavy flank. Like, there is no scouting to do over there. Heavy flank is fighting for themselves. You know? It is a fact. But I can also say that I did not give up, you know? We just kept pounding them. We just kept pounding them. And once again, another perfect battle to showcase the good sides of this tank. You know, we didn't get like a full-blown scouting map with some spotting things over here, because it can do very nice spotting as well if you look at the view range, 544 meters. All that extra view range on the top of your 455, which is the max spotting range, right? Devalues enemy camo, and this tank is very good devaluing enemy camo and outspotting most of them with ease. As you were able to see over here, just sneaky attacking shots, shot after shot after shot. Too bad our heavy side, you know, just unlucky battles. What can I say? Unlucky battles. We did first one though. We did win first battle though, is what I wanted to say. Just driving in and basically suiciding our tank, but you know. And when talking about field mods, here are my field mods for this vehicle. I am going with top speed over here. I'm not going to pick anything from the second one actually. I don't want to lose reload time. I don't want to lose accuracy. Over here, extra reverse speed of course. And from here, wait, why I do not have this one selected? What the hell? That's why I have 544. The number felt a little bit off, but over here, this is one of the, like, many times on light tanks, I actually do not pick anything, because I do not want to lose concealment, I do not want to lose view range, but in this case, because I have so much view range, I can easily sacrifice 11 meters and get extra camo. I don't know why I didn't have that one selected, and the final one is easy. Spotting enemies behind foliage is must have, because, you know, spotting enemies while they're moving is so much easier anyway, because every single other class besides light tanks, you know, lost here camo bonus when they are moving. So field mods just like that. And yeah, top of the tree, ladies and gentlemen, both tanks in my opinion very much worth it. Both tech trees, like this Leopard, you know, Lux is kind of fun. Leopard is a very fun VK. Well, I wish it was the old VK. That's like okay, that's very meh, that's very good, and that is excellent. So all in all, the tech tree line is quite nice as well. I would say if you are a very good player, very good light tank player, or very good medium tank player, you're going to enjoy this one as well. Definitely this tank does not forgive you as many mistakes as the 100 LT does, for example, because it is big, it is flat, easy to penetrate, doesn't bounce anything and so on, easy to penetrate with high explosive as well. So maybe a little bit higher skill cap to use it to the max. This one over here, but overall very, very fun, right? Especially when the map sucks. For light tanks, you can be a medium tank. Why not with a click of a button just like that? Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your attention. Let me know what you think about those expiring boosters. And yeah, I catch you next time with something else. Beautiful people, stay awesome, subscribe, take care, and bye.